Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Museys Modern Dreadfuls. I'm Musey. Well, or Muse. I'm used to being called Muse, or actually, I'm used to both of them. So you can call me Muse, or you can call me Musey. And I have this team, and we like to put out things to keep you entertained. And I got permission from a really promising, creative writer. His name is Joey Horst, and I already did part 1 of his story called That's Not Me. And we are gonna do part 2 in just a moment. First, grab your beverages. Don't want to get dehydrated. I just don't want you to get sick. I need you to stay healthy. So grab your beverages, grab someone or something to cuddle with. Close your eyes, relax. You might be trying to go to sleep for the night. You might be on a break from a stressful day at work. Either way, we are here to entertain you. So, without further babbling on with me, I like to just flirt with the audience. Let's get to the story. Part 2 of That's Not Me by Joey Horst. I was just on a date not too long ago. You know that, he snapped back. That's when I first saw him. Who? Him. Me. The other me. Let's talk about that night again. Rather not. Tried to think of any excuse he could to get out of this. Time's up anyway. We have plenty of time. Talk and don't waste it. David shut his eyes and tried to remember everything he could. Each deep breath he took propelled another part of him back to another time. First his body, then his mind. The walls of claustrophobic doctor's office melted away as David vividly navigated the memory of his date. A couple of weeks prior, David had a date with Allison Graham, a lovely young soul he met the way most people do in this day of technology, through a cell phone. After 3 weeks of chatting through video calls and text messages, the pair had finally agreed to meet. It was to be a delightful dinner for 2 at a quaint little restaurant. This was the first date David could remember being on for some time, and he would bring his A game. Even though he didn't have the body of an athlete anymore, he maintained an unfaltering pride, made sure he looked his best. He arrived at the restaurant 15 minutes early, dressed in a Spanish gray 2-piece suit. He tugged at the collar of his white shirt, trying to breathe. The slim fit and the material of the suit made him waver and itch with anxiety. Clutching his cane in his hand, he lurched his way over to the bar and ordered a scotch and soda. Took a small, deliberate sip and more small, deliberate sips from the glass and periodically glanced down at his watch. The agreed upon meeting time came, and still Allison wasn't there. He took one last gulp and decided maybe she wasn't going to make it. He took one last gulp from his drink and beckoned the bartender to order another. 30 more minutes passed, and she still wasn't there. He pulled out his cell phone and dialed Allison's number. He placed the phone to his ear, and it rang twice before he could hear a prominent ringing from across the room over the dull, mundane chit-chat of other patrons. Looking around to determine the source of the noise, David could see a lone woman sitting at a square table, draped in a tablecloth with dimly lit candle decorating the center of the table. "Hello?" a voice spoke into the phone. "Hey there, Allison, it's me. I see you there. Don't move. I'll be right over." David hung up his phone and hurried over to the table. While he was pulling out his chair, he noticed there were 2 sets of drinks on the table. He hoped he hadn't kept her waiting long. "What? Did you get lost or something?" she barked at him. He apologized. "I'm so sorry about that. I didn't see you sitting there." This was odd. David still had the text message on his phone. It was there in black and white. They had agreed to meet at the bar. Allison leaned over playfully and nudged him on the shoulder. "I guess I have one of those plain faces, huh?" There was a warm hint of sensuality in her voice that sent shivers down David's spine. "Oh, no, not at all. There's nothing plain about you." Subtlety just wasn't an option. He couldn't think of any other way to say it. This girl was perfect. She matched her profile picture to a T, and she needed no filters or Photoshop to augment her already exceptional beauty. Nervous energy made David's leg twitch and vibrate the table. He quickly tried to change the subject and ease any awkwardness he was sure even the people at the next table felt. "So, what looks good to you?" he asked, as he was feverishly searching the table for a menu. "I'm thinking fettuccine alfredo. How about you?" Her eyes widened with disbelief. "After the dinner we had? I'm embarrassed to even think about food again." What was she talking about? He had only just gotten there. Suddenly, a waiter showed up and slapped down the check on the table. David's heart fluttered in disbelief. This couldn't possibly. But there it was before him. An entire meal itemized in black and white. David searched for his wallet in his pockets and found nothing. Where could his wallet have possibly gone? He was scouring under the table, assuming his wallet must have fallen out somewhere, when a loud, masculine, exuberant laugh erupted, springing David's head up and slamming it against the table. He climbed back to his feet and investigated the ruckus. Back at the bar, a man clothed in a similar sports coat, as he sat amongst a circle of friends, sat there brandishing a leather wallet with the initials DC. And he was making promises of free drinks for the rest of the night. Son of a witch. What's the matter? Allison asked. It's that guy over there, David explained. When I was up at the bar, that bastard must have snatched my wallet. Allison tilted to the side to get a better view of the culprit. And with that, part 2 is done and over. And boy, it's a great story. I try to time it out, but sometimes you read faster. I am trying to be slow so you can hear every word. My tooth got chipped on my birthday, which was in March, and I have to do all this stuff, and there's all these appointments, so I'm sure you don't hear it anymore. I could hear it before, so I'm being very careful, and also I really enjoy it when I can hear the story I'm being told, so I try to do the same for you, because I'm wacky like that. Anyway, my friends, do not forget to hit like, subscribe, and we are going to be trying to get these out to you as soon as possible. So next narration will be part 3 of That's Not Me. And it will be up very soon. So enjoy part 1, part 2. We are building everything slowly but surely. In the meantime, have a great day, afternoon, evening, and a wonderful rest of the week, month, year, and come see us. Stay for a while. You'll enjoy it. Okay, talk to you later. Goodbye, friends.